I love this box right here because I've caught some of my biggest fish on these lures. There's one. We're hooked up. Ooh, there we go. We're hooked up. Oh, there's one. We're hooked up. There's one. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, we're about to go out on one of my favorite ponds and do some straight fishing. I'm talking tying up my favorite fishing lures, going out onto the pond and chasing after the pond monster. But before we do that, as you guys can tell behind me, I have a box over here filled with a ton of lures. This is because the Googan Feeding Frenzy Black Friday sale is live now, and you can save up to 50% off GooganSquad.com. I'm talking up to 40% off of baits, 50% off of bundles, and speaking of bundles, right here I actually have my own bundle on the website loaded full of some of my personal favorite lures. We also have 40% off of apparel, up to 40% off of rods, and 50% off of terminal and accessories. So if you're looking for a gift for the holidays, or you're just looking to stock up on some amazing deals, the time is now. And if you use code Logan at checkout on your order, you will save an additional 10%. So we're talking major deals on everything. What's better than that? I'll go ahead and tell you. Nothing. So I've equipped myself with some of my favorite lures and my own bundle, and we're gonna go out on the pond today and catch some big fish. But before we go out and catch some fish, I wanted to show you guys what is inside of my bundle. I love this box right here because I've caught some of my biggest fish on these lures and they work all year. So let's go ahead and start right off the top. We have ourselves a spinnerbait, a classic lure, and especially with the fall coming up in the winter, the shad are running, and this is a perfect bait to throw around. As well as probably one of my favorite baits of all time, the lipless crankbait. Listen to that thing. I mean, if I was a fish, I would definitely eat that. We got the flat banger, which is a perfect crankbait for reaction bites. I love this thing. It's super unique. It has a very tight wobble, and the fish destroy this thing. Next, we have some saucy swimmers, and you can pretty much throw these things with anything by themselves as a trailer, and they get bites. We have a nice shad color. Next, we have a topwater frog. This is probably one of the most fun bites that you can get, and you can never have enough frogs. Then we have some soft plastics. We have a nice little mondo worm in a nice size. It's not too big, not too small. The fish crush this thing. And then we have my favorite lure of all time, the bandito bug, which is the perfect soft plastic, works all year round, and the fish love it. And I actually used the last lure that was in this box. We had a all black buzzbait, which if you guys know, I love me a buzzbait. But like I said, there's a ton of deals going on. If you guys use my code Logan at checkout, it will also save you an extra 10%. And it helps support the channel, and I would really appreciate it if you guys would go buy my bundle. And I think these things sold out last time, so if we could sell them out again, that would be sick. But like I said, I have some of my favorite lures inside of here, and I have caught some big fish. So the hopes of this bundle is to get it in you guys' hands so you can do the same. So let's go ahead, let's tie up some lures, let's go fish. So let's go ahead and let's grab some lures to tie up out of my bundle. So I think we definitely need a lipless. Definitely go with the bandito bug, maybe even the flat banger. We have a spinner bait. I mean, there's just so much good stuff in here. I even brought along a little guppy to throw because I love this lure. If you're a tackle addict like me, you can never have enough fishing lures. So I'm gonna dig through this bundle right here, find my personal favorites, tie them up, and I'll see you guys at the first spot. So we have made it to the first spot of the day. We have the essentials tied up, and all of these lures are going to be able to catch us some fish. All right, it's actually pretty windy out, so I think I'm gonna start off with a spinner bait. I love me a spinner bait this time of the year, so let's see if we can't maybe find us some aggressive fish today. We're gonna start off with moving baits because, like I said, that wind can really draw them out, get them aggressive, and they're gonna be chasing shad. So we're gonna prioritize the moving baits and see if we can't maybe find us a monster, because let me just tell you, there's some big fish in here. They're just hiding. We just gotta find them. That one lure in the right spot's gonna catch one today though. So we're just gonna rip around some casts, and hopefully they are very active and aggressive today. There's one. We're hooked up. We're hooked up on the spinner bait. Come here, baby. God, you thumped that thing. Woo, stay down. Come here. First fish of the day. Get up in the boat. Heck yeah. The old white and chartreuse spinnerbait getting it done. Thank you, buddy. See ya. Appreciate it. Well, that's a good sign. Just wanted to get bit, kind of see what they're doing today. Glad the spinnerbait got a bite because it is one of my favorite baits to throw this time of the year. And they just hit it so hard. So it's a good thing we just got bit. Oh, that felt like a bite. But we know that they will eat this thing. And that means they're going to eat everything else we got because I'm very confident in our lures today. Oh, there's one. We're hooked up. Feels like a good one. Wow. Absolutely hammered the spinnerbait. That's a good fish. That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, God. Stay down. Stay down. That's a good fish. That's the one we've been looking for. Oh, God. He just pulls so hard. Whew. Yep. That's a good one. Not as big as I thought he was, but God, he hammered the spinnerbait. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come on. Get up here. Yes. There we have it on the spinnerbait, baby. Well, we have another victim on the spinnerbait. This is actually a really good fish. God, he is stuck too. There we go. That fish put up a crazy fight. Let's get him back and see if we can't catch a bigger one. See you, bud. There he goes. Ooh, ooh, come on. Yeah. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I think we're gonna stick with the spinnerbait here. Oh, I just love me a spinnerbait bite. I'm about to eat it. I've almost fallen in multiple times today because of this wind, and I'm not used to running the troll. Oh, that's a bite. I'm not used to running the trolling motor on 5 on this boat because, I mean, 5's the only way I can really move around with this wind, and it's kicking, let me just tell you. But we're throwing the spinnerbait, one of my favorite lures, so, you know, everything that's happening that we're just having to struggle through, the wind, missing a few fish, you know, no big deal. We are still going to catch some big ones. We are leading in the right direction, let me just tell you. Caught that fish, we're increasing in size. He hit it really hard, very aggressive. We're going to find us a pond monster today, I'm telling you guys. We just got to get this thing in the right spot. I might even pick up that lipless here in a second. I just want to, there's just something about setting the hook on a spinnerbait that just, ooh, it's just too much fun. Let's see, I think the spinnerbait is going to catch us our big fish, but if I pick up that lipless, I got a feeling we're going to catch a lot of fish. This is just one of the best fall lures and all year round lures that I just love to throw. It's about to go down. They can't resist this thing. First cast, we're hooked up. Yep, yep, yep. I'm telling you guys, this lure is so good, especially this time of the year. Oh, they love it. They love it. All right, buddy. Want to come get in the boat with us? Oh, there's another one. There was another fish with him hitting it. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna let you do your thing while I grab us some pliers because, oh, I don't want to get hooked, okay? I don't mess with these little fish and treble hooks. It's just not my thing. Chill out. Let me grab my pliers. He's just gonna make himself tired and then I'll be able to get him off easier. He's just helping. Whoop. Well, there we go. First cast with the lipless crankbait. We have a victim. They just love it so much. Thanks, bud. Oh, that water's cold. Ooh. So in case you guys were wondering, this is the Mondo Shad color, which is my favorite. And just give this thing a listen. They can't resist it. I like to just cast it out as far as possible and crank it back in, and they hit it so hard. It looks very shad-like, makes that rattle. They just love this lure. And let me tell you, it's fun to throw. They hit it so hard, get that reaction bite. Whew, just gotta love it. You also can throw it extremely far, which is a plus. Really keep it in that bite zone. It covers a lot of water. And they follow it around because of that rattle. It's a really fun lure. All right, I'm about to go fish the windy side, so I think I want to pick the spinnerbait back up. Usually in the fall, these are the two baits that I go back and forth with, the lipless and the spinnerbait. Let's see if there's anything over here on this little drop off. We got the wind blowing on it, which is a good thing. Push that bait fish around. That's why I like the spinnerbait, because it gets them little blades flickering. Just gotta find us a big fish. That's what we need to find. Ooh, there There we go, we're hooked up. Crushed it. Oh, I just love the way they eat a lipless. So much fun. Come here, buddy. Get the boat. Not as big as I thought it was gonna be. I was really expecting a lot of big bites today since it's so windy, but hey, at this point we will take anything that we can get. Even if he is a little fish, that scares me. Well, he's not the size we're looking for, but he does add to the board, and he is a lipless crankbait eater, so thanks, buddy. See ya. Let's hope there's a school with him that are maybe bigger. That'd be great. Maybe there's some more fish hanging around where we just caught him, and they're gonna be really aggressive and eating bait. Maybe, you know, some pond monsters, not little peewees. That's what I'm hoping for. Let's fish some structure with the spinnerbait. Gotta be one hanging. Oh, that's a bite. That's a bite. Ah, missed him. There's one. God, he started running off with it. Wow. I might have been that fish that hit us right away. Woo-hoo-hoo. Fired up. Not terrible. God, that was a crazy bite. I set the hook and he was just gone. He took off instantly. Another one on the spinnerbait. Thanks, bud. See ya. Oh, there's one. We're hooked up. Yeah. Crushed it. Come on, buddy. Get over here. Oh, I love a spinnerbait bite. Ooh, he's fighting hard, too. I'm telling you guys, they're aggressive. The water's a little on the cooler side, but they're fighting really hard. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come on. Get up in the boat. Yep. Nothing crazy, but he does add to the board. Thanks, bud. See ya. Oh, as soon as I hit the water. God, that feels like a good one. Oh, did he just spit? Oh, I didn't want to let him come up, but I got lost in the sun. I was blinded. No. I did not want him to jump. Oh, there's one. Right off the structure. I don't know if he's good. Fighting hard, though. They all have. I think he's small. Lots of head shakes. Oh, he's not bad. I mean, he's actually pretty tiny. I mean, that's better than the last one we called on the lipless, for sure. God, they're just so aggressive. If you're a lipless crankbait, you're just not safe. Let me just tell you. Well, there we go. There's another one. Nothing crazy. Still have not found that pond monster, but we are putting fish in the boat, and they're eating our lures very consistently, which is a good sign. See you, bud. Well, we are making very good progress. We're getting closer to that big fish. We were catching them on the spinnerbait and the lipless. It's just super windy. I haven't really got a feel for this fall weather yet, this new time change. It's tough, but whenever you find that feeding fish, everything can be worth it. So we're gonna keep throwing around my favorite lures. They're getting bites, which is a good sign. And we're just getting closer and closer to that big bite that I'm looking for. And hopefully it's gonna happen here soon, because I'm just itching to set the hook on a monster. Yeah, usually my goal in the fall is to never pick up a Texas rig or anything that you have to drag. I really want to push these fish and try and catch the ones that are aggressive and chasing baits. Plus the reaction bites are just too much fun. I get to constantly do something, don't have to worry about slowly dragging something on the bottom. Oh, there's one. Oh, ate it as soon as it hit the water. I don't think he's still on. I just missed another one. And I about fell in too. That was sick. Oh, there we go. We got one. Yep. Okay. That's a good sign. He just spit it. Actually, that's okay with me because he was super tiny. Well, the sun is going down quick, so I'm going to rip around a few more casts with the spinnerbait. And we are going to have to call it a day because this fall weather, boy, oh boy, don't even get me started. This time, I cannot stand it. There's a fish. There we go. Buzzard beater. Heck yeah. That's sick. Man, I love me a spinnerbait. It's so much fun. Come here. Oh, we just spit it. Wow, our luck today. Yikes. Not been great. It's okay. Still got to wax him with the hook set. Still fun. He got to the boat. Well, we did not find the pond monster I was looking for, but we got to put all of our lures to use, throw around some of my personal favorites, and we got bites. Now, I feel like the fishing could have definitely been better. We just had some rain yesterday, and it's blowing in a big old cold front, so I'm sure the fish are all messed up. This is the time of the year where you either crush them or you get crushed, and it's hard to find them. But our box of lures down here helped us get on some fish, and we caught some nice ones. Had some good fights. Can't really complain. Just a nice day out on the pond, setting the hook. And that's all I need. And, you know, like I said, big sale going on, discounted tackle. What is better than that? So if you guys want to check out anything that I used today, it will be linked down below in the description, as well as my bundle if you want to go pick it up as a gift, or if you just want to buy one for yourself and put that baby to use and catch some fish. It would mean a lot if you guys would snag one. And if you're going to order anything, make sure you use my code because it'll save you guys some money. But it was a fun time out on the pond, and it's that season where fishing is going to get interesting, but I'm going to continue to get out here and hopefully catch fish. So I'm going to get out here. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like and a comment. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.